Hi guys, Haley here from the Post Newborn. Be sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel for more free content. Today we are talking about prop poses and what you need to do prop poses, especially if you're just starting out. So if you are starting out, I would keep it simple and stick to neutral props. There is going to come a long way. So right now what we are sitting on is a foldable mat. This is actually foldable. You can see you just fold it up in a big square and you can travel with it, and then you just set it out, and it has a rubber back on it. It's a foldable mat. I had a bunch and they are just so big and bulky that are just real mats. I would get these foldable ones every day. They're just so nice. And really that is all you need. When I shoot, like if I shoot the bucket, I am keeping it up close here and then shooting down on baby. So I don't even need this in the back. I keep it up in case I'm doing the bucket and the sibling wants to come over. Then I'm going to get the background in it usually. So, or if I'm doing an elaborate prop where I do need the back, I just keep it up just in case. But if you're just starting out, the foldable floors, I would do one in a dark and then one in a light wood. That will cover you totally. So, got a lot of stuff here. I also recommend getting a bucket. I got these off overstock.com actually. I will link them below, but I got this one, and this one. I also got some little wooden ones that are up there that I did not bring out, but I don't really use them very much, but because I use these ones a lot more. But I would maybe get a white one and to use on your light floor, and then a wood one to use on your wood floor. If you're just starting out, then you can get more colors. They have teal. They have this is a rounded one in blue. But just starting out, I would definitely get this wood one. I love it so much. And the white one too. To do this bucket, I use my bucket poser and the bucket beans as well. These are two different pieces, but I put the bucket poser on here, the bean on the bottom. So you're going to have baby rest head on hands on the poser, and then their knees are going to be on this bean so that they're resting like this. And I get a perfect shot every time. You can use these, I love these little bump blankets. These are Taylor bump blankets, but you can get them from other places. You can do merino wool blankets. You can also tuck that under and then tuck the bean. You can also do, I love these. I'll link the vendor I get these from below too. These are just fluffy wool. And I would put that. I usually use one of these for the bucket and use the fluffy wool for a different basket pose. But yeah, so it's just easy. Baby lays their head on here and it's super easy and comfortable. You can see the bean down there for baby's feet. Then I also put baby down inside and the bottom up on the bean, which lays the head backwards, and as an in shot bucket pose as well. So those I think are must. You can also just fancy it up if you want. I usually will do this for a boy to add this jute layer here. For a girl, I have tons of flowers and props. You can put flowers here to fancy it up. But just starting out, I would definitely get solid and some of these neutral stuffers. Another prop that is really great is the bowl. This doesn't match, but you can put a fur down in this. I got this from JD Vintage Props, this bowl down in here, and you can use this basket poser to pop baby's head up. So the baby's head will go right on top of this poser. I like to wrap baby up for these shots. So I use this jersey knit wrap to wrap them up. Check our channel, we have free wrapping videos on there, so go check that out. And I like to have the feet showing so that they're just in the bowl like this. Or this bowl. So one bowl to start out with, and then you can get another bowl. This is, and I do have a smaller pillow, so I would probably use a smaller pillow in here. But this is a trench bowl. I also got this from JD Vintage Props. And put the head up here and down there. I would use a smaller one because it's making the fur go out too much. But this trench bowl is awesome. I absolutely love it. You can also do it where the baby is on the side and the feet are hanging off the trench bowl to the side. You can use it for that as well. So it's a very versatile prop. So a bucket and a bowl, maybe two if you're feeling crazy. I also would definitely have a bed. I love this little wire bed. It's really flimsy, but it's a lot like to stay together. Marriage is what brings us together today. It's not staying together, which doesn't really bother me too much. But there. A lot of vendors sell them. I don't really remember about this from Who's Fun, some group. I found it. And I will also use these Taylor blankets on here. I just put it down like this, and I usually have a pillow as well. I'll link my favorite pillow vendor. They're pretty cheap, but you can just get pillowcases, but I have a lot of neutral colored pillows. And you can just have baby on here, and you put the pillow on. This isn't the pillow, but you put the baby's head on the pillow and lay them sideways. And you can wrap them up too, so you can lay them sideways with their feet hanging off here, or lay them on their back, wrapped or unwrapped. So the bed is really great. Parents love the bed. So for all of my sessions, I use the bed. I use a bowl. I use a bucket and a crate. This, I use a crate too. I have wood crates, but I really like this as well. And the only real thing I do with this is put a curly fur. And I will wrap baby up really tight and stick baby down in here and have baby sit up straight, and that's really all you need, and it's really cute. I also do it in the bucket, but I would need to put in a crate, but I would need to put a bead in a crate. So I do those four. And then I have mom and dad pick one. I have a truck, I have a wheelbarrow I got from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has a lot of great props. I got these baskets, which I really like, the baskets, which I would use in place of a crate, so a crate or a basket. I got these, I love this for twins, I can just stick them in there, it's so great. I got these at Hobby Lobby. I love Hobby Lobby. Oh, I love this too, this would be in place of a crate. It's just a down looking photo, basically. This is a bowl. I don't know what happened here. I can fix that or just not show it. I got this from JD Vintage Props too. I placed a big order. Save on shipping. Okay, so my top 4 props that I use on every newborn session is a bowl. So a trench bowl or this round bowl here. Something that baby is laying on their back and their feet are usually exposed. I always use a bucket for a baby inside bucket and baby head on hands bucket. I always use a bed, either a wood bed or this metal bed for baby to lay with their feet over it, and also on the back, which provides great additional pictures for your gallery. Then I'll use a crate or a basket or one of these things, whatever that is, something that the baby is going to be wrapped in and upright in. And then I'd let the parents choose. I have a truck. I'll show you some of my other props. I don't have too many. I like to keep it simple, but I have a wheelbarrow, a truck, a sled, and some extra baskets. So I have the moon, which isn't here, it's in the back. I have a moon, I have a fishing setup, so I usually let them choose one of those, and a watering can and a nest. So I let them choose one of those that they want to use as, and I have a log too. So I let them choose one of those that they want to have as an extra prop. And then also, I would get the foldable backdrops and some blankets that you can use inside your props. Furs are great. Wraps to wrap baby up. Big long wraps like our, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of this one. Our Riley wrap. There we go. Riley wrap or our Emery wrap, which is our jersey knit, which is super stretchy. This is the one I use on the base. Just make sure they are long for prop poses to be able to wrap. You want long wraps. Those are in our shop. Flowers are great touches. These are not something that you necessarily need, but I go to Hobby Lobby when they have 50% off sales and get them. Some curly layers, which are going to be more expensive, so if you want to invest, they're about 50 bucks each in a piece. A jute layer, this one's kind of falling apart, but it makes it cuter. So those are some things that you will need for prop poses for newborn sessions. I hope this has been helpful. Please subscribe to our channel if it hasn't. Come join us on in our Facebook VIP group so we can get to know you guys better. Bye guys.